Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back. I did this design a while ago and I'm going to turn this into a video. This is the inspiration that we are going for today. A while back on TikTok, maybe like a month or two ago, I came across a video of a nail tech taking about 3 or 4 different colors and literally randomly placing them on the nail, taking an ombre brush and just swiping it all the way through. So instead of doing really bright colors like this, I'm going to show you from this with the bright summer spring colors to these really nice fall colors that we're in right now. So I have the 2 tips I'm using is just full coverage tips. The base that I have on both of these is I have a small little sample bottle, and this is from Magic Gel, and this is just a sample of marshmallow. So with this design, I do like to put down a really nice sheer like milky white color. Doesn't have to be a bright white, just a simple sheer milky white for the back. The first set of colors, which is going to give you this really nice blend of like reds going on, which almost like resembles the colors of the leaves changing. So for these, we are going to use from Profiles Backstage, from the Babe line, we're going to use the color Lisa. The other 3 are going to be all from Magic Gel, and is going to be 241 Ruby, 34 Melon Cocktail, and 277 Mango Smoothie. Also, you are going to need lint-free wipes and an ombre brush. I'm just gonna take the colors and literally put them directly onto the nail. So what I'm gonna do is I like to work my lightest colors to my darkest colors. Remember, your darkest colors are your most pigmented, so you're going to need fewer of that unless you want, because they're the most pigmented. So the more pigmented the color, the more it's going to have a tendency to take over the whole design. Starting out with the lightest color, so this is Mango Smoothie. I'm going to wipe one side of the bottle, and I want like a little bit of the product hanging off, but not too much. I'm going to place little teeny dots on the nail like this, and I'm going to go through that with all 4 colors. Also, when you're doing something like this, you want to remember your color wheel. Certain colors, when you're doing a technique like this, are not going to blend well together. And when you try to blend them together, they're going to end up looking muddied and brown. Now, since this is the darkest color, I'm not going to put a lot, just a little, so it doesn't take over too much. Okay, now here comes the fun part. So I have my lint-free wipe and my ombre brush. I'm just gonna go through and start dragging through. Clean your brush as you're going along. Now, if you want to add a little bit extra of a color, you can go back and you can do that before you cure it. Add a little bit of this over here. I'm going to pull this up. And you can also make it look like a funky like woodwork design as you do this as well. I like how you have the design with the lines. Now I like it just like this. I'm gonna pop this in the lamp and give this a cure. For the stamping plate I'm using, it is from Moyu London. And it is from the Fall in Love collection, number 8. Now with an image, with a nail like this, I almost like to use the outline images, something like this, almost to give it an abstract look. This sample nail that I showed you, I used this stamping plate and I used this image right over here. So I'm gonna use the same exact stamping plate. So let's see what I feel like using today for this video. So now that I stamped the image on the stamping plate, I end up going with the same image as I did as the sample one, and I did it in white. Now I'm gonna go in with the top coat, and it's gonna be the No Wipe top coat from the Babe line. So I'm gonna do a shiny top coat this time instead of a matte top coat. Next up, to create this wood grain look, the colors that we are going to use are, all of the colors are gonna be from Profiles Backstage from the Babe line. So they are the following. It is gonna be Angel, and that is a white. We are gonna use the color Maggie, and that is almost like a burnt coppery orange. And we're going to use 2 different color browns. First one is Gabby and the second one is Carol Ann. And I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of Lisa into this one, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to end up using 5 colors total. Actually, no. I'm going to take out Carol Ann. Sorry, I didn't do Carol Ann. Maggie. I'm taking out Maggie. There is no orange in this one. Sorry, looking back at it now. So the colors are listed on the screen. Those are the colors that I'm using. So this one, I actually don't want a lot of white for my wood grain. So I'm only doing like that much. I want mostly brown and a little bit of Lisa. Oops. Spot on the side over here. Make sure you gotta get every little teeny corner. Okay. Same thing as before. Wipe everything down. And this is where I can have a little bit of fun and almost create those like knots, that knotting effect that woodworking has. But if I need, like over here, it has a tiny bit of a bare spot. So I'm just gonna go back in and do little teeny dots of some more of the colors. Just Okay. I'm gonna pop this in the lamp because now I'm playing with it probably a little bit too much, and then we're gonna see what it looks like when it's cured. And this is what it looks like coming out of the lamp. I'm gonna add this one. I'm actually not gonna do a design, and I'm gonna go in with a no wipe top coat from the Babe line. This is what everything looked like when they're done. So as you see on the ends here and here, those were the sample nails, and these were on the inside. These are the two that I did for the video. So let me know how you liked this quick and easy nail art. You can really have fun with the colors. Just remember, for reference, this is what I showed you in the beginning of the video. So you can do this technique with a bunch of different colors, anywhere from really fun, bright colors, pastel colors, all the way to like dark, like woodwork colors. So it really depends on what type of season you are doing this in. You can have fun with hand painted nail art like I did over here, to really quick stamping. I did glitter over this one. You can have a lot of fun. I've seen many nail techs do a variety of different things layered on top with this technique. So I hope you enjoyed something like this. Let me know if you're going to try this technique in the comment section down below. Everything I use will be listed in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Every time you like the video and leave a comment, that'll just help push my video that much more out in the world of YouTube. And I will see you next week. Bye.